Eli, Gus mentioned that Bo needs to do a better job taking care of the ball, but the receivers need to get on the same page as him. Just what do you guys need to do to kind of work on that this next week?
For receiver, I think we should just need to work on details. I think we had a lot of like minor mistakes that we need to get cleaned up and fixed. Just really communicating with each other what we're doing.
Next, a question from Jordan Hill.
Eli, I know that last drive you guys weren't able to finish it, but what did you see from Bo after how rough part of that game went, the way he led you guys down the field?
That he's going to compete to the last second. He's a competitor. Like that hurdle he tried to do, that just showed me that he wants to win. Most quarterbacks won't do that. They'll run out of bounds or something like that. But he wanted that first down, and he's a true competitor.
Question from Nathan King.
Hey, Eli, just from more of a perspective of the playbook, what was kind of your perspective of the plays where it looked like Bo just wasn't on the same page as the receivers? Guys were running routes one way, he was throwing the other way. What was kind of your perspective of what went wrong there?
Just basically, like I said, with the details, we just got to clean up at practice. We need to communicate better because they showed a lot of different stuff, and we had a lot of good plays, but the bad plays were really bad, so got to clean up.
Question from Justin Lee.
Eli, what do you see between Bo and Seth, man? What's going on with their connection?
Nothing really. There's still a good connection with each other, but just, things going on. They're good. People want to win. It's competition. So Seth's trying to tell Bo something about what the DB's doing, and Bo's trying to tell him what he saw. So, it happens.
Question from Tom Green.
Yeah, Eli, just what do you think of Tank's performance coming off last week's big performance to follow it up with another 100-yard game on the ground? And do you see him being more of a focal point of the offense moving forward just with how effective he's been?
Yeah, I think he's been doing real good since the Georgia game, really. I've seen a lot of potential in him. I seen he's a hard runner. He's a competitor too. Got to feed him. They get in the end zone for sure.
Question from Brian Matthews.
Yeah, Eli, are Bo and Seth both pretty passionate players, and is them having an animated discussion something you've seen before from those two?
But they love each other. They have a love-hate relationship. They just want to win. Everybody just wants to win, but them two for sure, they want to be on the same page at all times, know what's going on. But, yeah, definitely.
And as a quick follow-up, I think it was the first two drives y'all threw it to 6 different receivers. Is that sort of the way this offense is supposed to look and supposed to work, spreading the ball around like that?
Yeah, for sure. We plan on just getting the ball to everybody, just feed every receiver in this game and really all the games.
Thanks, Eli.
Question from Josh Fatale.
Eli, Gus kind of said you can see moments with your offense where it looks really good, but it's not consistent. How frustrating is that when you have moments you can see, like, this is what the offense could be, but you just can't do it for 4 quarters?
It's real frustrating. But really, I see potential. I think we just need to execute, like, the minor details, really. Like I said before, everybody got to be on the same page. That's the biggest thing. Just everybody got to be on the same page and know what Bo wants and where he's going to go with it or how the defense is playing. But really just details, what it all comes down to.
Next question from Jason Caldwell.
Eli, for you, what was it like to get back after, I know we're a couple of frustrating weeks, and to get involved early on? What was that like for you?
It felt good to be out there with my boys. I love the environment with them. Just wish it would have turned out better, but it felt good being out there.
Did you feel like that? Kind of piggybacking on their question, did you feel like that was kind of your part of this offense, being able to be that guy in the middle of the field and do some of those things like you did today?
Yeah, really spreading out the ball helps. How we use everybody, just getting the ball to everybody. So it's kind of hard figuring out who's gonna get the ball, like who to cover at times. But I think that's what we need to work on for sure.
Thanks, Eli.
We got time for about 3 more, so I'll try to get to the people who haven't asked one yet. Gianna Hahn.
Hey, Eli, outside of those 3 interceptions that Bo threw, how would you evaluate the way that he led the offense and helped the offense with the tempo of this game?
I mean, he still wanted to compete. He didn't go to the sideline and pout and all that stuff. He still was trying to make sure everybody was locked in on the game and still wanted to just get everything done the right way. Just it just didn't turn out the way.
Question from Jeff Shear.
Eli, your touchdown catch. You talk about the execution, the call, the route, and the throw.
We ran it, I think, the series before, and they covered it up, but they had a different coverage this time, and I noticed it, and I seen that the middle of the field was wide open. Nobody was in there, so I just ran a slant, caught the ball, but I was kind of stumbling. Like, I was looking down the whole time trying to figure out where I was at. I didn't know I was that close to the end zone, honestly, but I was. It's crazy.
And the last question is from Brian Matthews.
Thank you, Eli. Just want to ask you about the morale of this team right now and how you see everything going forward.
Oh yeah, like I said, we got a lot of potential on offense and defense, special teams. Just gotta come together better. Gotta have a better connection on offense. Wise defense looks solid. No, I think mainly it was on offense. We gotta execute way better. We put them in a lot of bad spots. They had three interceptions inside the 50. So I mean, it's kind of hard for the defense, to play with that. But we execute better on offense, get better, improve every week.